All right, let's jump into it, shall we? Historic, one of my favorite formats of Magic right now. We are kicking off with some Temur Song of Creation to start things off here today. You may put an additional land into play each turn. Whenever you cast a spell, you draw 2 cards. At the beginning of your end step, discard your hand. So what are we doing? We've got 16 0-mana artifacts here, along with Underworld Breach and Song of Creation. So the idea is we get Song into play, and then we utilize all of our 0-cost things to draw a bunch of cards. And then eventually we win the game by playing Thassa's Oracle and winning with the trigger. We have Kinnan here, which doubles up mana for Mox Amber and Mindstone, which is kind of cute. We've got Emry to recast things from our graveyard. So let's go ahead and hop on into a historic event with this one and see how it goes. Brainstorm has so many strict deck building requirements. I have a hard time working with it. And Mythic, thanks for the 3rd of a year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Yeah, you do the same. Twitter is very good and reasonable if you use it as essentially an RSS feed. You use it to follow people that share stuff that you like. You should not, however, expect to ever use Twitter as a reasonable platform to engage with other individuals on. That is not what Twitter is good for. I think we're mulliganing again. I think we're just going as low as 5, looking for Song here. He says as he mulligans to 5 and finds a Song. Morning, Demir Spy and Jin. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around, folks. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hide your memes, chat. They're coming. They're coming for our memes. Should have kept the backup song, huh? Should have kept the backup song. Happy birthday to your cat. Happy birthday, Ray. I hate when they come for our memes. Don't remain quiet. They're coming for your memes too. You think 5-color Niv's gonna be unplayable? You think it's that bad against the Orion decks? The deck felt competitive against the Fires decks, but I guess we haven't really played it against the Orion decks. GRN standard gave me a lot of hope for having standard decks on my website, but I don't know, chat. Like, I almost feel like I should retire the standard page on my website until rotation. The last couple of seasons, they've gotten real rough really quick. I don't know. I don't really want the website to be like just like a collection of tier 1 decks. Like that's what MTG Goldfish is for, right? Or like MTG Top 8 and stuff like that. I like there's just like 4 questing beasts in the sideboard of this deck. I feel like we're going to board those in most games and try and kill people. Someone asked what the purpose of this card is. It's just a 2-mana legendary card. It technically doubles up Mox Amber mana, but you largely play it so you can play this plus Mox Amber to cast Song on 3 and get going earlier. Yeah, I ended up putting something like that up there last season, Sniper Wave. And I'll probably end up just doing that again. Yeah, I agree, Zukix. Historic has a lot of potential. My excitement surrounding Historic is primarily there for two reasons. The first is that because it's a new format, there aren't going to be pillars of the format that are untouchable that we can never talk about being unhealthy, which I think is great. The second reason I'm excited for Historic is the fact that it's a purely digital format means that hopefully they won't feel as restricted using the ban list because there isn't this MTG finance piece associated with it that they never want to talk about. We're going to keep 2 songs this time, chat. Fix the mistake from last game, huh? Yeah, I agree, Zajan. Yeah, actually, I had a tweet. I sent out a tweet this morning that said this, basically. I'm like, I'm going to try and make a point to tweet more pointedly positive things that I really like about Magic, because I think we could all use some more of that on the Twitter sphere. But I really think that my original take on Burning Tree Emissary was wrong, and that Burning Tree Emissary is actually, like, quietly very good for the format. Yeah, I saw JP. Looks sweet. So, unfortunately, gonna lose these cards. You gotta hope to draw a spell next turn. I mean, I adjust my positions based on actual data all the time. It's just most of the time when people have a difference of opinion with me, they don't have any reasonable reason to have it. What caused the turnaround on BTE? Just looking at like what it does for the format in general, I think a big part of the kind of an issue with Standard right now is there's no check for the greed. And Burning Tree Emissary is a big part of what makes Historic reasonable, because good aggro decks keep things like Yorion from taking over. Yeah, BTE keeps people honest in a way. Oh, that's so sad. I'm short of mana. Wow! Hide your memes, chat. What did my memes ever do to you, opponent? Good golly. Enjoy some taxes, right? Alright, Questing Beast. I believe in you, Questing Beast. We're going the distance. He's going full speed. I didn't board in anything that blasts artifacts. I think we have something that blasts artifacts the 75, but I definitely didn't board it in. Bajuka Bog! Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Temur Adventures is fine. Temur Adventures, I believe that top-aided the Channel Fireball event this past weekend. Channel Fireball is very similar to the Yorion archetype from last season, right? It's a deck that's just like really big and powerful and goes really far over the top. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to cast this for X is 9 here in a second. Oh, I don't have a legendary anymore. That's awkward. Oh, I lost my Thassa's Oracle in the Great Bajuka Bogganing of 2020, right? In the Great Bajuka Bogganing of 2020, we lost our Thassa's Oracle too. Yikes. Yikes. Mono Black Control, chat. It's coming for your memes. Alright. Alright, I believe in us. Laturi the Spell Chaser. Let's see if they could be a counterspell variation. We played Laturi the other day. We were a counterspell deck. If you didn't see our Laturi set, you should go check it out. It was very good. Ooh. Ooh. Mercy! Mercy! Yes! Yes! Fire up the engines, chat. We're good to go. Yeehaw! Ooh, and that's an Emry. So now I get to go land into Emry. And now my Moxen make blue mana. But is that actually useful? Like, is it useful to make blue mana with my Moxen? Well, I guess that means if I keep chaining, I could cast the Thassa's Oracle eventually, right? No, wait. I need to make a, oh, whoops. Oh, no. Oh, no. So we have 2 Underworld Breaches here. It's fine. It's fine. We ran out of things to do anyways. Is this deck deterministic at some point like Hesus? Absolutely not. Bad sequencing. What's the bad sequencing? What would you do differently that would impact the outcome there? We had to stop casting spells. Good morning, Scatoria. Scottoria, thank you for the 3 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Alright. We tapped Amber first. We could have cast a Mind Stone off of it. There you go. There you go. Look at that. Constructive and specific. That's fine. Obviously, I played this game perfectly because we won. I would like the record to reflect that perfect play because I won has been declared. Who's excited for Magic Arena on mobile, chat? Who's ready? Who's ready to play this as a mobile game, chat? Are you ready? Are you ready to play this on your cell phone? WotC executives think you should be ready to play this on your cell phone. I agree, Troll. The Jeskai Luris deck gives me some hope. Where does my hand start and my graveyard begin, chat? Where does my hand start and my graveyard begin? It's part of the fun. At least we got to do the thing, you know? It's all about thing doing, chat. I think we do this. This draws us to 6 cards. And then we Thassa's Oracle. And we go to... however many cards that is. I'll put us down to 4 cards. I've got 5 Devotion to Blue. How many decks the same plan of looping Mox? I mean, to be fair, this deck works with any 0, right? But you just have to have a couple of mana. Eternal Witness, thanks for 23 months. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. But yeah, Moxen are silly, right? That's almost assuredly correct. Creatures. Oh god, this stops enchantments from being countered too. That's so good. That's so good, chat. Just bring in the Destiny Spares. Thanks for 23 months of doing the thing with varying levels of success. We mulligan this. Like, no Destiny Spinner, no song. Sounds like a mull. Jeffrey's looking. I mean, that's just me typing. You people, I'm convinced that most people must type very, very slowly. Because everybody's just like, you're typing so fast and so angry. It's just like, no, that's just like my average typing speed. That's just how I type. Do they even teach kids how to type these days? Yeah, these Zoomers never played Type Racer as children, and it really shows, chat. You didn't spend triple-digit hours playing Type Racer, and it really shows. Or trying to send messages in between getting shot at in Counter-Strike. 4 years, been feeding D-Buddy for most of his life. I appreciate it, Philly. Welcome back. When the Niv deck comes back to the top of the queue, what are the chances you test out General, or should I toss somebody to encourage the idea? I think there's a different, Niv, there's a Niv Humans deck further down in the queue that has General and Judith and some other stuff in it. So if you scroll down in the queue, there's a more aggro slanted variation in there as a heads up. Hey, Ashiok, thank you for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I'm always amazed how little lag and stream delay there is on your channel. Yeah, having good internet's busted. It resolved, chat. It resolved. Do 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 do. Be do 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 do. Do 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 do. Which game is this so far? This is match 2, game 2. We died to mono black control in the first one. It's looking like we might beat Laturi here. We're gonna get quenched. Voracious Great Shark. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We got shark, chat. The pride, she cometh before the fall. We got jumped, chat. We got jumped. No Destiny Spinner, no Saga Creation. Mulligan, Destiny Spinner and Saga Creation. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, zoom, zoom, zoom. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Bam, 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 bam. Triomes enabling Buddy Lands is so good, chat. These really feel like the missing piece to the puzzle. Like, I had previously really struggled to make 3 and 4 color mana bases in this format. They always felt like they were just like a couple of color pips too inconsistent, and these really rounded out the colors that have them nicely. I hope they don't wait too long to give us a full set of Triomes for Historic. Really, really, really hope we get the other 5 of these at some point. Nah, I want specifically Triomes. The Triomes are great. So I could try and push to fully go off here. It's kind of unlikely though. I need what needs to happen for me to fully go off? I need an untapped blue source, an Ornithopter, and an Emry to all happen. Wow! Get tails ended. That's just rude, opponent. That's just rude. I like the opponent's play here. Like trying to stunt us, getting their pressure going, and now they hope we brick for a turn or two. I think they played this game really well. I don't know if they're gonna win. Maybe we can be lucky, but I like the lines they've taken so far. Oh no! They didn't wait for the Oracle trigger because they don't know that we're only playing one Oracle necessarily. Oh no! Oh no! Hide your memes, chat. The counter spells are coming for our memes. Hidden mode, I choose you. Ain't that accurate? Please don't lightning strike me. Please. Ow! Why, breeding pool? Why? What are spells? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Oh no. Blasted, chat. Blasted. If I said that didn't go how I was expecting it to go, I'd be lying to you. Yeah, I mean, that's true. We won a game, which kind of means I exceeded expectations. Yeah, sure. So, like, you could play some jumpstart cards in here if you wanted. But, like, at the same time, that's going to reduce the consistency of comboing the turn where you play song. So like if you put jumpstart cards in, you're kind of banking on being able to combo the turn after you play song, which is probably a little bit slow. Overall, like, you know, this deck fails on most of the metrics you expect a deck like this to fail on. Like, one, it's not super redundant. It needs exactly this four of. Two, it doesn't have a way to find this. Three, if people interact with you, you can have a bad time. Four, even once you get your thing into play, like we saw in that last game there's going to be games where you're just at the mercy of the top of your deck and it doesn't work out anyways. How do we fill the graveyard in the same turn for Breach? You can play Emry's, Marty. Emry fills the bit up. You also, like, don't need to cast that many spells out of your graveyard when you go off too. Thoughts on Song with the Phoenix package? Probably unnecessary. It's like a card that doesn't help you actually get Phoenix into play. I don't know. This card in general kind of just feels like a win more card. Like, I feel like the games that you're winning, the cards I would think you have to play to make this card reasonable are probably better off without playing this card in large part. Hey, thanks for keeping me around, Figleaf. Welcome back. Good to have you here in Hooglandia still. All right, I'm gonna roll into the next one. I don't really think they're salvaging on this. I think if you want to do Mox Amber stuff, you should just probably play Kisisur or the Lurker Breach deck, both of which you can find up on my site. That one was really short. Let's just dive into the next one. Post on the Twitters here really quick. Replace some mono blue, huh? You ready to tilt some people, chat? I'm ready to tilt some people. What is going on in the sideboard? Like a bunch of random anti-creature cards? It's probably fine.